On a Wednesday in October, a woman called 911 from a river. Officers responded only to quickly discover a lie.
Come here.
His name? Michael Fuller.
We will get you.
Not that he was ready to tell them that.
I am the super senior officer. I am 5 of the FBI. Stand down.
A few minutes of this
Do not fight me or I will tase you.
led to a few seconds of this.
Nope.
Violent enough
Hey, get up. Let go of him. Let go. Let go.
for Loveland Police to call this
Get off his neck. Do it now.
a Class 4 or F4 felony assault.
Do not fight us. Stop.
He completely failed to obey officers' orders. I saw somebody that was physically hurting officers and resisting arrest.
Jennifer King has good reason to know Fuller well. Did you believe your brother was dangerous?
Yes. No doubt. No doubt.
Michael, what's going on, man?
Same mom, half siblings.
He was very dangerous. He was very dangerous, especially when he was drinking.
I drank a little bit too much today.
Okay.
A little bit too much.
Jail followed. She just never thought the stay would be so brief.
It blows my mind. It blows my mind, Chris.
9 News Investigates obtained this transcript of the following day's court hearing. The local district attorney's office offered no objection to what's known as a personal recognizance or PR bond, a veritable get-out-of-jail-free card, as long as you promise to return to court.
They missed some serious red flags. I don't know what they're doing in the district attorney's office.
But what about that headlock, an attempt to grab an officer's throat, wondered the judge. She concluded a $250 cash bond made more sense, still low enough for Fuller to get out within a few days.
A $250 bond was way too low. That was all the money that he had left. That was all the money that he had left.
A few weeks later, out on bond.
One man is in custody, a homicide investigation now underway.
Loveland police say Fuller attacked and then killed Toni Fuller, his mom, their mom.
If my brother had any more than a $250 bond, he would have still been in jail and not able to murder my mother on November 1st. Point blank. If the district attorney would have done his job, my mother would still be here.
Well, I thought the bond was exceptionally low for that particular case.
When the Larimer County sheriff learned of the Fuller bond, he went to his Facebook page to call it not an outlier, but part of a trend in his county.
Our bonds were lower than what our community would expect for the level of crimes that people were perpetrating or allegedly perpetrating in our community. 9
News Investigates wanted to see if his hunch might prove true. So we asked for all of the bonds attached to all of the F4 or Class 4 felonies charged in Colorado in 2024. 11,000 cases in all. We looked at the 11 most populated counties and found no county saw an average bond as low as Larimer County. These are the bonds that we found. 14,000 in Larimer, lower than Arapahoe, Jefferson, Pueblo, Douglas, and Denver. All of them.
That is concerning. Where's the accountability for folks who allegedly perpetrated crime at the felony level? Are we making sure that they're going to reappear in court?
And perhaps even more concerning, he said, this. Larimer is home to 6% of the state's population, yet it accounts for 37% of all very small F4 bonds, bonds of $250 or less, like the one issued in the Fuller case.
And am I hostile?
Fuller's bond represented the bottom 1.4% of all F4 bonds issued in Colorado last year.
She was my very best friend. She was my very best friend. She was strong and kind and very active.
King says, had prosecutors and the judge shown even a tad more curiosity, they would have found this. A protection order against Michael Fuller, granted 2 years prior, filed on behalf of his mom, Toni Fuller. The threat of violence is always there, an issue once again raised by Toni Fuller the day she died. Do you think your mom was scared of him?
100%. She told me that morning that she was scared of him. She was scared of him all the time.
District Attorney Gordon McLaughlin declined our request for an interview. He has in the past said his office initially lacked important details of Fuller's arrest.
Let go! Let go!
Details, he says, his office was never provided before the setting of the bond.
Get off his neck!
The DA did tell Toni Fuller's family.
Knowing what we know now,
On this video conference call, his office believes, in retrospect, the bond was too low.
I wish we had all of the information that we have now and that you all are aware of now. With that information, that it absolutely should have been higher.
A judge has since found Michael Fuller incompetent to go to trial for the murder of his mother, at least for now. He's set to be back in court next month. Chris Vanderveen, 9 News.
The district attorney tells us in that written statement it's working to better understand why Larimer County appears to be well outside the norm here. He has also blamed the Loveland Police Department on social media for not providing all of the details of the officer assault. Police counter the chokehold was spelled out plainly in court documents.